Welcome, Admirals, to my American campaign on Heart. I thought this was a good time since we're going into the Battle of Vancouver Island here, where we have 3 ships that we have to use here, and that is these 3 ships, to do a harbor video. Okay, so let's just look at these ships here. Okay, so they don't have officers here, and these officers, they bring qualities that will bump these stats up. But the bottom line here is that this crew is a 1-star crew. Okay, and this crew is a 1-star crew, and this crew is a 1-star crew. Okay, and personally, I don't like 1-star crews. All of my crews are 3 stars. All right. And even in my troop ship, all of my Marines, my Fusiliers, and my artillery, they're all 3 stars. Okay, so let's get rid of those. So we're going to go through how to prepare for this battle with these ships, which we know we're going to sell in the end, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. So first let's start with career points, because we've got 3 of them. Alright, so I'm going to hit prices. Always start with your career points, okay? Because especially for something like prices, it's going to make a big difference. Okay, and then I think I want to go with increased officer training, and what I like about this is that all the ships that you have that are in the battle, when it's over with, they get repaired before it goes into your harbor. So, and this is the cost that you pay in your port, as they call it, in your port. Okay, I call it harbor. All right. So this, I think, you should bump first. All right. So that the damage that is inflicted during the battle is immediately reduced before you go into your port. All right. So now I'm going to put one in there. All right. So that's my what you see here, and you can see what I've done here. Okay, I've maxed out mission rewards, prices, reputation, which is very important in this campaign, crew healing, so that 25% of the guys who are essentially casualties in your battles, they return. They return once you return to your port after the battle, and they not only return, they bring their weapons with them. So for example, if I have 100 casualties in the battle, when I return to my port, it will only be 75. And 25 of those guys will have been healed, and they will have brought back their rifles with them, which can be expensive. So that's an important one too. And then I have one here for crew training, and I think one is good enough for the whole campaign. Now we're starting to get bigger ships. We're heading towards the finish line, and I want to give my officers a bit of a boost too. So one's enough. And the next thing I'm looking at is this here is the repair. So this happens immediately at the termination of the battle, before your ships goes into port. All right. So 10% of the damage is immediately taken away, and then the rest you have to pay in port. So bump that up to 25, and then we start working on that one. All right. Now, let's get back to the real meat of this thing here. Okay, so like I say, here we are, and we got these guys. They all need captains. They all basically have one-star crews. All right. So that means none of these ships are going to participate in this battle. So we can pull people from here and put them into here. Okay? So let's take a look. Look at my fleet here. So here's the Wasp, and she's at maximum. Here's the Boxer, she's at maximum. Here's the Congress, she's at maximum. Here's the Hancock. Okay. Well, let me see here. So, you know, I've got 3 stars, and I want them to maintain the 3 stars. And if I don't click that, then I'm going to be putting recruits in there. So let's see if I can go to maximum. You see, I can go to maximum there without using veterans. So I'll do that. Okay. So that's the Hancock taken care of. Now the Hornet. And once again, what I'm going to do here, now you see I'm incurring a cost here of, and there you see, right there you see, I lost a perk. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose that perk. So what I want to do is I want to look and see, at what point do I lose that perk? Okay, so at 453 men, I lose that perk. Okay, so that's 70 basically. Alright, so first of all, I need to find another weapon, because I don't want to use my reputation if I don't have to, if I have weapons available. Okay, well, this guy has got bayonets. This one has bayonets there. Okay. So for right now, let's see, where is he? We'll just use bayonets, okay? And what do we say, like about 70, right? So we go to 450, somewhere around 450. Somewhere around 450. Yep, he loses his 3rd star. So, and what's the maximum? 530. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go reserve, and I'm going to give him like, wait a minute here. Excuse me. I want muskets. So yeah, so let's give him like 440 of veterans. Upgrade that. And now let's take and see, you see, once again, looks like in the end it's going to cost me. Let me see how many. So right there, what point is it going to cost me? Okay. So this 3-star guy. Okay, so we're gonna I'd like him to be maxed out, even though it's gonna cost me 1. Alright. Well, if I'm going to pay for muskets. Okay, so let's cancel that. Let's go to let's see, what was that? That was sea service 38 muskets. Okay, instead of buying them like that, here we go. Sea service 38 muskets. Okay, with bayonet. So let me see. Let's see at what point. Okay, so there before it goes to 2. Alright, so right there. So let's just go ahead and buy 107 of those. Okay. Okay, so I still need to buy a few more reserves. Veterans. And now, there you go. Okay. So now I have 530 guys with 3 stars. When we come to Virginia. Virginia is a little bit more difficult because we got a lot of guys here. So first of all, let me see what I put boarding. Yeah, we'll put boarding equipment in there for now. Don't upgrade. And now let's see how far this guy goes up here. Up. Okay, so once again about 460 with recruits. He loses a star, and we can put 530 in there. Okay, so 460. So let's put, say, that many. Upgrade that. Now let's see what happens. And now you see. And they keep this restore status. So I'm going to upgrade that. And upgrade that. Alright. So now I've got all these sailors. All my crews are maxed out. And so what we're going to do, see here now, watch this. Okay, so now I'm going to take this guys over here. And they have sea service 78 muskets, huh? But there's 0 in reserve to buy. Okay, so I'm going to do like that. I'm going to upgrade and put those guys up into to our reserves. I'm going to do the same thing with him. Upgrade. Now I have 180 of those muskets in reserve. Do that. Upgrade. Alright, now, so I took away all the crew. And if we come up here and we look at it, and we see that intelligence is 35, dexterity 29, 32, low numbers. So all we need to know is that our reserve guys are low numbers. Alright, so now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go like that. Okay, remember they were all in the 30s, and I'm going to go like that. Putting all my crews in reserve, okay? So now what's the numbers? See, now the numbers are up in the 50s, 60s. Okay? Because it's an average. Okay? Take this guy. Upgrade. Just going to put all my crews into a pool where the numbers keep getting better, or at least maintain the same. Okay, upgrade. Alright, so now everybody needs crews. And I've got 2,000. And so now look at the intelligence, 83. Alright, let's go back over here again. And now I'm going to take away all my officers. Okay? This is probably very much overkill, but you know, as I say, when I fight to win. Don't give the enemy a chance if you don't have to. All right, so now I'm with these three guys. All right, so now let's assign guys here. Okay, so I'll put him there, the captain. Him there. Remember that always shows the best one for the captain. So I always go through captains, captain. Go back to here. Yep. This guy. Yep. First one. Very first one. He's the best guy. Connecticut's okay. This guy. Best one. This guy, best one. Upgrade. Okay, so now all of my officers are in there. All right, so let's just see. You know, see they're all at 3 stars, because they're drawing from this pool. And when I mixed all those guys in there, their average comes out to be 3-star crew. All right. But there are not many guys there. Not many guys there. So what I'm going to do here, because this is interactive, okay, I've got the money. Unified gun cartridges, yep. And now let's see how many guys I can put in there. I can put that many guys in there. 203, which is a lot better. So I'm going to upgrade that and upgrade that. Now I'm going to put here morale, my normal thing here. See, he's at 8.8. I much prefer him to go faster, even though this is going to be a very tight space. 25% more speed. And now I'll give him the gunnery, boarding, and morale bonus. And look at this guy. I mean, this guy. I mean, this guy. This ship is kick-ass ship. Okay, so now let's go back over here and we do the same thing. All right, except we can't do it with these guns. So let's see, what kind of guns do we want to give these guys? Let's do sea service muskets. All right. So once again. Okay, so we come up here. Okay, and you see we can't even put optimum in there, so might as well put that in there. And then we bring it up to 505. 505. Okay. That looks good to me. Upgrade. Upgrade. And once again, morale. Now all these numbers are going to start coming up. Sailing. And devil dogs. And these guys are ready to fight. Okay. We're going to probably be doing the same thing here. Once again, let's do the sea service musket. Alright, so we come on up. Once again, 3 stars. How many? This is going to be the same as the other one. Okay. Can't even get optimum, so we're going to put the gun carriages. And let's bring them up. Okay. And upgrade. There we go. And this guy goes there. And this guy sailing. And devil dogs. There we go. So let's take a look at our crews. All right. Much better crew because of the captains. Okay, and the crew. Oop, wasp, no. Okay. We've done him, we've done him. Oops, we didn't do, what did we do? What did we do here? We got him. We didn't do it to somebody else, did we? No. No, okay. Alright, so we need to finish off here. So we have him. Okay, so we have him, but we didn't put upgrade. Okay, so Navy service, sea service musket. And it should give us, you take it up to 505. And upgrade. And there we go. And now we got our 3 ships at 3 stars and extra men. Okay. Okay, we're going to need extra men because if we end up capturing ships, you want more than optimal. All right. So I've got 20,000 now and 65 points. So with that, okay. Now let me go back here. Okay, so now let's put troop ships. Take off the warships. All right, now these guys I can bring up to 320, all of them, but these guys I can't. On this ship I can't because I don't have enough space. But to be quite honest, I don't want to buy. I think it's like 240, but I don't want to buy another troop ship if I don't have to. So that tells me I need to buy that. Okay. This is gives you let me see. Yeah, this is lightweight hull, more capacity, so I'm going to research that. And over here, okay, streamlined hull, more capacity. Okay, and I'm going to research that. So now I'm down to 1 here. Alright, so that means that for the Minerva, if I put a streamlined hull in her, okay, she's going to go up to 1,150. So we cancel that. So that's going to allow me to put another 150 soldiers on there. Okay. And I think that'll do it, actually. With a streamlined hull like that. So I'm going to upgrade that. And I pretty much sold all of my money. Pretty much used all my money. So let's put the warships back on. Get rid of troop ships. All of these guys need crew. Doesn't matter. I'm ready to fight. Had enough money to do a little bit of research. Bought a lot of stuff. Made a lot of mistakes in this. Okay. Only one more here before I can get at some of these advanced things here. And like the one that I really want is right there. I think, huh? That's what I think I want, is right there. This one here allows sword bayonets. But this gives us better guns. And this one also is worth thinking about because when I press on him, okay, let's see see, it's right there. Okay, so here you get the bakers. I don't know if you actually need that. So we definitely need that. Okay. So that will probably be the next. So that we get the, not for the cannon, so that we get the Lamb Pattern 78 musket. Okay, and then I'll be looking at this so that I get the extra naval guns, heavier naval guns. And then probably after that, very little reason for me to do much more research. I have to look at the situation. For that overall, that's how I am preparing for the Battle of Vancouver Island. And wish me luck. We'll be fighting that quite shortly. So thanks for watching. Everybody take care, and I'll see you later.